Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio, episode 19. Last episode we fought Heismay and we realized that he is probably not the kidnapper we're looking for, and he seems like a pretty chill guy, but he's currently tied up on the gauntlet runner and we're gonna go to bed. And when we wake up, we're gonna confront the mistress about this whole commission and Heismay and why she's probably lying to us, and we're probably gonna have to fight, or she's gonna be like, why I have no idea.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the gauntlet runner. We should go check on him later.
Yeah, we should. He's like I want to talk to him more.
We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Uh-oh.
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Uh-oh.
Wait, but Heismay's in the gauntlet runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
I'm sure he's just gonna be like eating cooking that Stroll makes or something. He's like, it needs more spice. Oh, he's intoxicated?
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Well, Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Heismay, please tell me you didn't escape.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it!
Let's find Stroll.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Why is he drunk off his butt?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Is he... What are you... Does he drive like this? Does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
And Neurus went, he's crazy, and then drank.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes.
Uh-oh.
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
From inside the town. Not definitely a ghost. Not definitely Heismay. It's inside the town.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Or you could get beheaded just off the bat.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, The real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
Yeah, but I'd rather not kill an innocent dude either.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
That's sad.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
And so we need to meet with Barden then.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
Morris? You're lucky I don't behead you right now.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
It's very.
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Very big problem, Barden.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
Are they holding the children in the house, you think?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command.
Yeah, Barden seemed kind of clueless in the whole thing.
He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurse is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Yeah. Man, Heismay dipped. He literally
Are you
poofed.
coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
I guess so, man.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit.
Yes, he said something about, children or something, I wasn't sure.
It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something.
Are they gonna, like, keep the kidnapped children inside the worms or whatever?
It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life.
Right. Great.
I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
Great, Nurse. You're really making me rally to your side here.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True.
True.
Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
I bet they're keeping them in the castle. Or somewhere near the castle. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What are our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Ho! Over there. Oh there. Over there. Over here. Sorry. That sounds like
Evidently.
tis coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Why is Heismay with you? The god at the gate said they not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the god, and I have responsibility to know the truth. To know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just loped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why'd you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Johanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. Oh, she's the one doing it? And Lady Johanna's... well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
it's absurd.
Morris! No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right? Of course we're in.
I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seems like no kidnapper gave his victims into the castle on our watch. Not under our noses.
But then...
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. And Heismay is the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work
right,
then. You should be able to get to the road at the end of the... from Blindwell Alley, at the end of the Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Yeah, this is the... we have to go to the place where it said, I don't think we should go there.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to the Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's go there when you're ready.
What is it?
You go over here, yeah? Nothing around here but old wells. Nothing wrong here but old wells. Yeah, this way. And she was like, this feels evil. I don't think we should, like, brother, you can't just say that and say we shouldn't go.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children's screams underneath here. We must help them.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper could not be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there. And of course more. Alright. Let's get him going. So this is the old well that Bauden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared? Dungeon! Let's go! Let's hurry. We must rescue the children. We really just jumped down, didn't we?
However,
A secret underground channel. Certainly lives up to the name. This is definitely where Heismay's going to become a part of our squad for surezies. And this is definitely where he's going to awaken. He's be like, "You vile wretch!" That sound. Someone's here.
Everything's pretty.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
you can't run from us.
Please. Help.
Oh no, dude.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
I guess we're just gonna behead you and kill you.
If
We're just
you've
gonna
got
kill you.
something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Oh, dogs?
Are these the
Green
monsters we
ones.
heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
Oh, it's gonna be like this giant sandworm.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
I am rather curious about that. Is it money? Is it just money?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
Oh, so it's money.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
Agreed.
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Uh-oh. Here's where Heismay does his thing.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Let's go, Heismay. Oh, that's badass.
I am Heismay Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Yeah! Let's go, Heismay! Let's go, Heismay!
Morris, you will not not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
I think so.
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Put your everything into it, Heismay.
No.
Oh, hell yeah, man. His eyes become completely orange.
Witness our strength.
Phantom Tracer. Deal extreme physical damage to one enemy. And remove buff effects.
I'll use what I must.
Okay, so you have Steel. Steel's your rare item. The higher your agility, the higher your success rate. Dark Sword's pretty okay, I guess. Mudo, though.
Some darker arts.
Is everyone up? Let us fight as one. I'll stay my blade.
Let's stay calm.
Oh, wait, I can play as all 4 of them?
Let's go.
Heck yes.
Here's through.
That's where we do it.
I shall fight as. Let's do this!
Peerless Stone Cleaver deals severe physical damage to one enemy as one turn icon on killing blow. That's pretty cool. I'm looking for Vorpal Blade though.
We'll combine our strengths.
Let's check this Vorpal Blade, baby. Oh! They don't stand a chance. Wait, what are your stats? That's not what I meant to do.
Overuse our items?
What is it? Eh, whatever. Slash!
Observe the enemy.
Punch him. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Heismay, that's what's up, Heismay!
Satisfactory. I shall
And level
strive to use
22
this
there.
power wisely.
Nice. We're just gonna let him run.
Stop!
Just you wait, Morris.
Damn!
We're coming for your head.
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
That's why he's my goat.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed.
Heismay. I'm so sorry.
I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
That is depressing, dude. He was living in that sandworm cave, hoping that one day the sandworms would get him.
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Because he had nothing else to live for. But now we need to get rid of Morris before he kidnaps more children.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
Maybe the lady herself?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
Yeah, that checks out.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
Yeah, agreed. We went up quite significantly. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
We're grateful to you too.
It was thanks to your help, too.
It's only because you were actually an open-minded individual. Thankfully, Barton.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Yeah, just secure the perimeter.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
She left?
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
I guess that's possible. But I wouldn't put my money on it. In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Luis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it. Not just for ourselves, but for the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue. Especially not in my name. I believe in you.
New ally? No, that's no. Why did I say it like that? New ally. New ally. Heismay. Heismay, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally. Hell yes, Heismay.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
We gotta, I mean...
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Yeah, we'll just get in one day, like a one-day adventure. It's all good. We can do it. I left Heismay to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Interesting.
What do you want to know?
There's some of you... No, of course not. Johanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the Guard Corps were involved.
Damn it.
Morris, the bastard! Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children? There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at a disadvantage at night, so let's dive deeper in the Crying Gate Castle basement tomorrow.
Gone to shite this has.
Gone to shite this has. Alright, let's go to bed.
Good night.
Rest well. Maybe because so much has happened, but I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself.
Oh, are we gonna make him read our book?
There? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
I can't tell you just yet, my friend. We're a secret organization. We're just a group of stragglers.
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's just that maybe we need to figure out this whole issue before we try anything.
In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water.
That's a big bottle for you.
Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway.
Yeah, well, you're still people. I still consider you people.
Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances. Loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me. And I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was.
Aww.
They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath.
Wow. This world really takes racism to like the next level. This is like level up racism triple plus, you know what I mean?
Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else.
That is sad as hell. And you know what? There's probably a lot of people on Earth, in real life, that could probably relate to this sentiment. And that is sad. That is extremely sad. Company, greedy, wants you to do something unethical. You say no, and then they cut you off. You say, no, that's greedy and unethical. Why not do something more ethical and maybe a little bit less greedy? Or innovate or something, and then they just tear it from you. And they tear your whole livelihood apart because they don't like that you go against them. It's brutal.
My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something.
What's that, Heismay?
I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
Aww, Heismay. Aww. I'm grinning so hard right now, man. I did. Aw, Heismay. Don't worry, I'll be your friend, Heismay. We'll all be your friends. I mean, we really look at who's on the Gauntlet Runner. We got an Elda, we got a Clamar, we got like that elf race, we got the wing people, and now we got your kind. I forget all the races, except for Clamar, because that one stuck out to me. And of course, we are an Elda, because we get racially profiled all the time. So from now on, we're friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
Yippee! Yippee!
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief.
Crazy that the supposed sword master, like the sword master kind of sneaky guy, is the thief. I guess I respect it.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yippee! Bond one, Heismay, baby.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
Perhaps fate saw bound somehow. I really do like the voice acting work. They do. I really think they did great voice casting. Like all the voices are really, they like really fit the characters. I think when I first heard Heismay, I was like, I'm not gonna get used to this. But after like 3 lines, I was like, I mean, I get that. I guess this is how he sounds. And now we can get Thief. Thief is one of the 3 ones, huh? I guess he is a main party member now, so I guess that makes sense. That checks out. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Thief from Heismay. Thief archetype unlocked. You can now study the Thief in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course.
How old are you, Heismay? I feel I don't want to insult you. I'm just curious.
Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
We're drinking water in sake cups and reading a novel out in the moonlight night.
So, this is a fantasy novel.
And reading a fantasy novel.
This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law.
Pretty awesome.
It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5.
Maybe once I become king. Maybe once I become king, things will be different.
Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak.
That is true, I guess. If you have races that are like so different from each other, like Heismay's race, I forget what they're called, like Elethar or whatever, and then you compare it to like us as an Elda, like there's some pretty significant race differences, right? Not that it's wrong, but like some race is going to be better at like fighting. Another race is going to be better at sneaky stuff. You know what I mean? One race is going to be better at like, you know, just generally things. And that's not how our world is, because we're all kind of just human. We're all just kind of the same human. So racism doesn't really, it shouldn't be as widespread as it is. And thankfully it's gotten less so in recent years. But I guess in this fantasy world, I could see that.
Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy.
I don't think that's actually possible. I inherently, not even in this fantasy world, not in our world, not in this fantasy world, I don't think a utopia, a true utopia at least, would ever be completely possible. But I think the pursuit of utopia is all fine and dandy.
If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
And I think that's enough, my friend. I think that's enough. It's getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm surprised that His Highness isn't dead yet. Excellent, we're all here.
So,
Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we both Morris and the monsters to contend with. If you don't think you can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed, I have only been introduced to these new powers Let me start over there. Indeed, I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. I thought, if we got Heismay,
Let's focus.
it would be like a thing where we could only have 3 party members at a time, so we'd have to switch him out. But I guess we can have 4 party members, which is pretty awesome. Although I'm sure when we inevitably get a 5th party member, although I'm not sure who that'll be, I'm sure we will get a 5th one. Like, just there's so many things. The front cover has some people on it. Even in the round table area, there are some chairs and stuff that are left pretty purposefully not available or like unseated by anybody, which I feel like we're going to get people in those eventually. But for now, I guess we can use all 4, which is pretty awesome. Apprehend the real kidnapper. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman Morris. But I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Kreisgate Castle. Apprehend the real kidnapper. A mission with the deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Kreisgate Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in the town or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
Search begins.
So this is going to be like our necromancer thing? There's something in that castle.
Really?
We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there we can investigate what's going on with the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. I think I will take that into account. Is it Idol's Day?
Alright then.
I think it is, yeah. What's up, Heisenberg?
Ah, 'tis you.
Or Hulkenberg, sorry. Not Heisenberg. Bow, now, now. Jesse, we need a... Heismay, we need to cook Heismay. We can hardly conquer the exhibition like this. We need a way to resolve this, and
What
fast.
should we do?
Let's hear your strategy first. What do you plan to do this day? I'm gonna
see.
think about it. Forgive me. I want to know you, because I just got my imagination up, right? I have 12 days. Oh yeah, I need to turn in this thing.
Take a look.
Is that... Wow, you really defeated the Gorbon King. To take down the whole Gorbon mod, not to mention that's later. You're right, force to be reckoned with. Here's a reward. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
The new King of the Imps. After slaying the target, the Gorbon King, I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the reward.
Alright.
Yippee-yay! More courage, baby. Wow, we really get less and less. Like, it requires more and more points significantly to get to these levels, huh?
Well done.
Yippee-yay! Hey, I may need you to do... I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book. Listen to all that flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded, aren't I?
What do you think of this?
That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital is looking for someone who can finally take it down. Said something about having made off with a family heirloom? Claims the rewards will be a petty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with the personal request, I think. Why don't you go give it a go, if you feel like you know a thing or two? The noble on Sunlemo Street would have more details.
Yeah?
There's a monster in the mausoleum? We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital will know more. Oh. Yeah. You can't turn that in, can we? Oh, but we can't get this. Alpha Rockworm Valmo, monstrous man-eater. I need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo in Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martria. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square in Martria may have more details.
What do you think of this?
That's a bounty for the Alpha Rockworm Valmo. The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways from here in Martira. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
I see.
Miners. Reminds me of Grius. The location's changed, but we're still helping out the miners all the same. Okay, then we're gonna help out, right? Dry Bones? Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. The location of the southeast of Martria is at a place known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Camaro's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up fully on the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's been found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go and ask the Montreal informant. Hate to put Reeve in their pocket, though.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget it, alright?
Let's do it.
I just say the Alpha. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh. So we have to go through Barmo or whatever the place is called? To Man-Eater's Grotto. That is a rather chilling name, isn't it?
Here's where we are now.
All right then. Where to?
Let's see.
All right then.
Actually,
all right then.
we should go to the map.
All
Map,
right then.
world map.
Where to?
What is this? Catacombs entrance. Oh, we can get the... Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's go accept the quest.
Let's go.
Let's go accept the quest for Catacombs entrance. Oh, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from those skeletons now, damn it? Idiotic nobles.
The goal.
Oi! Do you make a habit of eavesdropping in on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's gonna change my fate either way.
Hey.
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? Now, there's no way that fairy and an elder could have empathized with my plight like a man like me. An elder with a fairy? Hold on, don't tell me you're the ones who put down that whole mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit it's hard to believe an elder could be that skilled, but if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me the mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Sounds interesting. You really do it. You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. Oh, at this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sordid details when you bring me those skulls. A death sentence? I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate. So be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
I have 26 days left. Okay. Yeah, I can do that, sure. That said, I guess we can't let that guy be executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it.
Alright then.
And then
Let's head there
Sonoma
right away.
Street. Which I think, it seems Brigida is the one doing the quest here. It seems, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh no, it's not. Who are you? Wait, can I? Oh, Heismay. What's up? Oh, I can still do Maria. I should do Maria. We're in trouble. Serious trouble. Trouble most dire even. Is something the matter?
What?
You. An elder. Oh, I assure you my problems are beyond your filthy trow's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy. Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem, so clean up the slum grime out of your ears and listen.
Terribly unfair.
My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved, at any cost. I'll get it.
Can hardly believe.
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any more faith in you. But even if you happen to be acquainted with an actually honorable and courageous warrior, then tell him this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral Mausoleum, I'll bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large ghostly monster from what I've heard. The army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I'll need the assistance of a brave warrior.
So,
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
let's give it a shot.
And that's also 26 days. Interesting.
Okay then.
Not really in it for the money, but the courage would be nice. The necklace is in the underground mausoleum, right? Interesting. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at the magic igniters while I get the chance. Because they're on discount.
Okay.
Welcome.
So was the association's Brigadier Lekon himself. Yeah, so we can get it access now. I hear voices within my mind. Those who see duty through to completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to peruse from now on. Thanks to Brigida's proof of membership, I can now make use of the Magic Igniter shop services.
Now then.
Actually, appraise my stuff. Hunter's crossbow, Damascus bow, Sanctor's mace. Not bad. So, hail, thunderstorm, underworld. 40,000. 40,000. I'm not buying that. I have enough to get one, but I don't think I want to get one. However,
All right then.
as far as I remember, there is
Let's go.
this here, and I think this will be selling something that I could use. That's the 40,000 gold EP. Actually, nobody can use that. I could buy the armor though. I could buy the armor.
Now what am I to do?
Because, what is it? What equipment do we all have? Right, I should look at Heismay's actually. Endless Katana. Yeah. Silent uniform. Headband. Doesn't really do anything. There you go. Familial guard pin. We'll give you that. We can't get rid of any of this. Ooh, Damascus. Yeah, this is Damascus bow. Agility +2? No, I'll do that. Fencer's headgear. Damascus cestus. That. Damascus vest. Foreman's jacket. Anyway, what I wanted was the, I think it's called the noble suit or whatever.
This is on sale, right?
Yeah, noble tuxedo. Look at that. Look at how great that is. Evasion 5 and defense 200. Yeah, I'm getting that. And I think I'm going to give it to myself.
Yeah.
There's only one of those. And it may cost a lot of money, but I believe it will be worth it.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
Hey.
Equipment. Yeah, look at that noble tuxedo, baby. And now, Foreman's jacket, Damascus vest. Nice. Everybody's happy, man. The reason I gave it to you is because I don't want you dying, because you're my character, you're my guy. You are my guy. You are my sunshine,
Alright then.
my only sunshine. Alright, we're gonna go back to Martria. And I think we'll end the episode. Next episode, we will talk with this dude, and we'll probably talk with Maria too, because I think I can do that, right? Yeah, because I want to get her at level 3 so I can get the healer level 2. And then maybe I can also get more level 2 if I get those 2 up, because then I have enough. I should have 15 archetypes. But, anyway, I will be ending the episode there. And, of course, after that, we will be going in search of those scoundrels, those fiends, you might call them. But, as always, thank you for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and I will see you later.